Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the newest EZA on the JP side of Dokkan, STR JANEMBA. So STR Super JANEMBA is a really interesting EZA. I guess you can take a look at the comments right here and sorry. A lot of people are disappointed, like same freaking EZA 3 years later. Lamo, I'm disappointed too. So after this EZA fiasco, like, everyone is not. Is just what JANEMBA's EZA would look like in a perfect world. He just kind of like changed up his kit. I think it's fair for us to be some disappointed. Like everyone's just disappointed and mad and just really not happy. And a lot of people are comparing this JANEMBA to Int Super JANEMBA. Int Super JANEMBA is literally the exact same unit, except he has less defense, like 10 or 20k less defense than STR JANEMBA would have, and way less dodge chance. So these units are literally the same. I mean, they both guard against all attacks. They have a medium chance, aka 30% chance of evading enemies' attack. Like half of their passive is the exact same, and their super attack effect is pretty much the same, except STR JANEMBA massively lowers defense, which I don't really care about, because lowering defense, in my opinion, is probably the worst super attack effect. It's really not that good. And I mean of like the newer ones, so I'm not counting like Raise Allies attack. I also think that's pretty bad too. But yeah, like I was saying, STR JANEMBA is getting a lot of slander, a lot of hate, a lot of disappointment around the unit, and you know, you got people like Talon, the Masked Ningen, you know, saying Super 17 is the better EZA than this 120% lead STR JANEMBA.
The best 120% lead right now. I'd honestly give it to the Super 17.
Yeah,
right
Super 17 is better.
Like honestly, like I mean, think about it. He mitigates, he attacks, he gets.
Now, the reason why I'm bringing up Super 17 here is because obviously they're both 120% lead EZAs. They're not too far apart in terms of EZAs. I'm pretty sure Super 17 is obviously they're in like pretty much the same year. It hasn't been a year since Super 17's EZA. I don't even think it's been 6 months. So Super 17 and JANEMBA are in like not the same. I wouldn't say the same time. Yeah, I would say the same time period. They're around the same time period, and I'm here pretty much defending STR JANEMBA because I think STR JANEMBA is the best 120% lead EZA. Now, a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, and the main reason being is probably because a lot of people were expecting STR JANEMBA to be the best, possibly the best EZA in the game. Like, destroying Vegeta Blue, destroying Int JANEMBA, destroying Super 17, and I'll get to Super 17 in a minute, but I think, I wouldn't say everyone's expectations were too high, because they had every right to, expect STR JANEMBA to be, like, the best EZA in the game, or at least runner-up. Because, again, JANEMBA's, Super JANEMBA's, and Fat JANEMBA's have, in my opinion, the best link sets in the game. Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Nightmare, Brutal Beatdown, Fierce Battle. All really, really, really good links. And I'm here to defend STR JANEMBA, like I just said, because I do think he's the best 120% EZA. And the main units I'm going to be comparing him to, which I already kind of did, Int JANEMBA, not Int JANEMBA, and the AGL Super 17. So, what I heard a lot of people saying is, AGL Super 17 is better and probably the best 120% lead. Now, I disagree, because I do think, oh yeah, August 4th, yeah, they're on like the same time period, they're not too far apart, but, STR JANEMBA, I really do think STR JANEMBA's better, and here's why. So, Super 17 is great, right? 40% damage reduction, he can get up to 30% if he gets hit 5 times, whether it's a super attack or just a normal slap attack. And in total, he can get 70% damage reduction. That's really, really good. again, he's one of these units where he needs to be attacked and hit and attacked to build up the best part of his passive, debatably. Which is, yeah, I would say that's debatable. I personally think the damage reduction part of his passive is the best part of the passive. Maybe like this part right here. Oh, well, this part is also technically part of the damage reduction part, so never mind. But main problem with this, in Extreme Super Battle Road, you can't afford to just let Super 17, especially before super attacking, to just get hit 6 times, 5 times, 4 times to build up his damage reduction. Because in the end, you're going to be thinking, was me taking all that damage worth the damage reduction? And don't get me wrong, 40, possibly 70% damage reduction is a lot of damage reduction, and that makes the unit hyper defensive. But, first of all, the chances, 5 attacks just on that one unit is possible, definitely, but it's not like super consistent. You're gonna see it every turn. Like, it's not happening. So you could get 70% or less damage reduction just for getting hit, and you're sacrificing all that health, and then you're thinking, was that worth it? And the reason why I'm saying you're gonna sacrifice all that health is because AGL Super 17 is good. He's a great EZA. He's a top tier EZA, if you will. But the most important turn for a unit is turn 1. Depending on how good or bad they are on turn 1, how tanky or weak they are on turn 1, speaks volumes about the unit, especially in the hardest content in the game, which is Super Battle Road. And by when I say Super Battle Road, I'm categorizing Extreme Super Battle Road as well when I just say Super Battle Road. So, in Extreme Super Battle Road, turn 1, this guy's going to take a lot of damage, especially from super attacks. Don't get me wrong, literally every unit's going to take a good chunk of damage in Extreme Super Battle Road from attacks. But turn 1, which is the most important turn, especially in Extreme Super Battle Road, like, if you're getting hit that hard, man, that's not good at all. Now, STR JANEMBA, you're going to notice something with this passive. A medium chance, aka 30% chance of evading enemy's attack, plus an additional chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, plus 10% with each attack evaded in the same turn. So JANEMBA's kind of similar. Instead of the more hits he takes, the more times he dodges, the more dodge chance he gets. That's not bad because he already has a 30% chance to dodge. That 30% chance you get lucky, it procs. Boom, now you have 40%. It procs again, 50%. So, that obviously, that's good. I'm not going to act like it's a top tier, like, ability, because it's really not, but it's not, it's way better than having to get hit. Like, imagine if it was the more times he gets hit in, like, stuff like Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road. That would be really bad. And that's what they did with Super 17. Angel Golden Frieza also, he also has to get hit to be able to, like, dodge. Because once he gets hit, I think he has a 50% chance to dodge, or just a medium chance to dodge. I don't know. But he has a pretty good chance to dodge after he gets hit. Now, the reason why it's not too much of a problem for Angel Golden Frieza is because he can seal super attacks, and that's not, like, a big chunk of his passive. JANEMBA, most of JANEMBA's in this game, their whole thing is dodging. Super 17's whole thing is just his incredible damage reduction, and the fact that it's blocked, I would say, behind having to get hit a bunch and a bunch and a bunch and a bunch. Okay, not that much. I kind of exaggerated there a little bit, but the fact they have to get hit 5 times at least to get 70% damage reduction in Extreme Super Battle Road and Super Battle Road, that's going to be painful. It's going to be painful. And STR JANEMBA, man, like, even, he doesn't need his dodging at all. If he just only had a 30% chance to dodge, he would still be fine. Because JANEMBA turn 1 has like 160 to 170k defense. Turn 1. So even if he isn't getting that dodging, he will tank way better. He'll tank way better, than our boy AGL Super 17 right here. I'm sorry, it's just fact. He's going to tank better because he's just going to have way more defense. And, by the way, I'm talking before super attacking, so this isn't going to be Super 17 greatly raising attack and defense before he gets attacked. I just mean turn 1, out of the gates, a bunch of attacks are coming in, or just any attacks are coming in. Honestly, the less attacks that are coming in, the worse it is for Super 17. I don't like that design too much. Units that have to get hit or slapped or super attacked to unlock their full potential are just, that's not a good ability. And usually it's not so bad to the point where it makes the unit bad, because you have units like the free-to-play Golden Frieza and Sorbet who have to get hit to activate their stunning. Honestly, I would call them a top-tier free-to-play unit. They're really, really good. They're really good. And, like, even with that, having to get hit to unlock what I would say the best part of their passive is, I mean, they're still good. And same thing here, Super 17 is still really good. But I'm just saying that that's the edge JANEMBA has over Super 17 here. He just has more raw defense. He'll be able to take hits better turn 1, and he'll overall look better, because JANEMBA can be hitting like 3.9 million, 4 million, 3.8 million attack stats turn 1, and constantly, because you just have to rely on stacking. And I wouldn't call that a bad thing or a good thing. I would say it's neutral. I mean, his super attack effect, I don't like lowering defense on super attack effects, but 80% is good. I would say 80% is solid. Definitely solid. So, and again, the fact that Super JANEMBAs have the best link sets in the game easily. I mean, yeah, I would definitely call this STR Super JANEMBA better than AGL Super 17. Disagree with me if you want. I would love to get a debate going in the comments below, but there isn't too much I can say other than this. Now, one more thing I want to point out is, I think people will start to realize that STR JANEMBA is actually way better than they initially thought once the disappointment starts to disappear, because a lot of the reason, like I said in the beginning of the video, people are hating on him is because they expected him to be this god, which is just not what he is. So, once a lot of that disappointment wears off in maybe like a week or two, I think people are going to really start enjoying this JANEMBA as a unit, because he's really good. He's a really good, I do think he's the best 120% lead. Do I think he's super dominant above all of the other ones? No, I really don't. But he's definitely really good. And yes, you could make the case that I'm wrong, and maybe he's top 2. The lowest I'm putting STR JANEMBA is 2. I'm not going below 2. Top 2. For the 120% EZAs. In terms of all EZAs in the game, I'd maybe put him 3. Yeah, I would maybe put him 3 or 2. When you're talking about all EZAs in the game, that's where I'm probably going to put him 3. But in terms of his 120% EZAs, I think he's easily just better than Int Gogeta, AGL Super 17, and Int Kid Buu, and Buff Buu. They're all crazy good EZAs, but I just think STR JANEMBA has the edge over them. So, those are all my thoughts on this STR JANEMBA right here. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with me. Again, I would love to get a debate going in the comments below. Leave a dislike if you disagree, because I want to see people's opinions. I want to see the reaction to this video. So, those are my probably unpopular opinions about this STR JANEMBA EZA and who I think he's better than. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.